side better. I'm trying to see my good side. We're facing forward.
Right. All right, everybody. We are set for our final two players of the afternoon. Chelsea Gray, Asia Wilson. And we're going to begin right away with questions, starting with Annie Costaville. Annie?
Thanks for giving me the first question. I'm honored. This one's for Chelsea. Earlier, Candace talked about her, like the matchup she's most looking forward to, and she said it was you. So let me know how you feel about that and what matchup you're most looking forward to.
Listen, that's my dog. That's my homie. I'm super proud for her to be in this All-Star game and be able to compete against her. But, I'm going to try to go one-on-one against her a little bit, sauce her up a little bit. And she will probably try to post me up, do a little fake over my head. I swear I'm not going to go for the fake, but I'm excited for that.
And then just a quick follow-up for both of you, or if either of you wants to answer this, can you speak to the added level of competitiveness, just given the fact that it is Team USA against the WNBA All-Stars? Does that make things a little bit more intense?
I think it's going to be a little bit more competitive than past All-Star appearances. There's a little chip on the shoulder for both teams. Want to compete. The All-Star team want to compete against the USA team. It's an opportunity to do that. And then we're preparing for the Olympics. So it's going to be a great All-Star, great for the fans, for people to come out and support as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, we're going to go next to Brad Muller. Brad, you're going to be up, and Michelle Vopel will follow. Brad.
Thank you so much. Asia, congratulations on making Team USA. I guess I wanted your reaction, how you're feeling representing the United States on the world's biggest stage, and also what would it mean to you at the end of this to be standing on the podium with a gold medal alongside your former coach?
I mean, it would honestly mean the world. Growing up, I wanted to be an Olympian, and to now have that title added to my name, it's truly something special. I'm blessed, and then to have a gold medalist added to my name as well, alongside with Coach Staley and my teammate Chelsea and everybody else involved. That just would be just very, very special. So I'm just happy to be here, happy to finally get on the court with these ladies. Tired of playing against them. Glad that we're all here together, and we're going to compete for something that's bigger than us.
All right, thank you, Brad. Michelle, you're up. Michael Lanata, you're next.
Thank you. Chelsea, this is for you. You've played against Sue and Diana for a long time, and I know you had some time with USA Basketball with them, but what do you most admire about them? I mean, they're going into their 5th Olympics and, sort of a gold standard guards, and as somebody who's also such a great guard, what do you most admire and what are you most looking forward to about having this experience with them?
A lot of people see their names and don't understand the hard work it takes to get to that point and the legacy that holds. You see their name, they have a legacy and you know who they are, but there's hard work and dedication behind that. So just be around that to learn from them. They've set the standard. They're going for another gold medal, and how many people consider they're able to do that and do it at such a high level and compete every single time. And so to be around that and learn, and you feed off of that energy, and it makes you want to strive to do more, to be better, and to do this with them as well is going to be super special.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Michelle. Michael Lanana, you're up, and Shanice Nicole will follow.
Yes, Michael Lanana with the state newspaper in South Carolina. For Asia, happened to see your tweet earlier today, or whatever it was, about Coach Staley joking about your tattoos and things like that. And I'm just kind of curious, what's kind of the interactions been like with Coach Staley, being back with her again, and just how's it feel to be on the court? Any other kind of funny stories you could share?
She's so annoying, oh my gosh. But I love her from the bottom of my heart. When I say that's my second mom, that is my second mom through and through. Even when it comes to talking about my tattoos, no one would say that other than a mother. But I love being back on the court with her. She's already talking her crap. She's saying that I was going to lose the free throw game for my team because I was going to miss free throws. So she just says these little things, but that's our relationship. I'm glad to be just back with her. Excited to see her on this side. I think I said it before. We used to hate as players when she would go to USA because she would come back and think that we were these professional athletes, but we weren't. So now to be on the other side of it, I'm just super excited to be on that side of it now. So hopefully she cuts me a little slack, but I doubt it. But hey, we can try.
All right, thank you. And Christy Winter Scott. Christy, if you would.
Hey, ladies, this question is also about Dawn Staley, but I have one. It's a little different for each of you. Chelsea, playing for a coach like Dawn Staley, who is revered because of what she has done for the game and continuing to do for the game, what is it like, tactically speaking, playing for her and the expectations that she has for you and your position on the court?
I always think it's a little different when you have a point guard as a coach and that has succeeded at such a high level, that knows the game IQ-wise, what you see and what you don't see. And so there's little tidbits and moments in which it's like, okay, I know what you saw, but this is how you can do it better, or this is how you can be more successful, and have a higher rate of like being able to get the right shot at the right time. And so to be able to have those conversations on the sideline, like, that is amazing. And you're just 30 seconds away from having the answer that you were looking for, and somebody that understands what you may see or not see. And so I appreciate this time to be able to, go back and forth with her, and there's a great basketball mind to be around that.
Right. And Asia, on the tactical side, tattoos aside, but on the tactical side of things, I mean, Dawn recruited you. She knows what you do, and she's seen you evolve as a pro now. How has that dynamic on the court changed?
She doesn't have to like break things down as much as she does when I was in college now. I think she sees and understands that I know the game a little better. It'll be times in college where I'm like, okay, I have no idea what you just said. But now she kind of say it and I can do it. And I think it kind of catches her off guard because she still sees me as that young girl that she recruited. But it's pretty cool just to grow alongside of her for everything that she's taught me. She's literally groomed me for this moment and helped me get here, both mentally and physically. So I'm just glad that I can share this moment with her and she can just see the growth within myself and my game.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. I believe I may have inadvertently skipped over Shanice. Shanice, did you have a question?
Yeah, it's okay. How he's doing? Good?
All good. Go ahead.
Okay, this question is for Chelsea. Now, Chelsea, you will become the first women's basketball player from Duke to represent the United States. Talk to me a little bit about that. Like, how does that feel? Congratulations.
Thank you. It's amazing. I was actually talking about it earlier. And so you think about the people that's come through that program, like Isis Tillis, Lindsey Harding, Elena Beard, and the fact that I'm still the first person. It's a huge honor. I represent, a lot when going over there to Tokyo, the United States, my family and friends, but also the university. Duke has had some great players and some legends come through that program and really put it on the map and go to appearances and win championship, ACC championship. So being able to say, I represent that university is huge. My college career was a little bit shaky my last 2 years with all the injuries. So now you flash forward a few years and I'm able to do this and represent them in a positive way. It means everything for me.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Your next question will be Michael Gutnick. Michael, you will be followed by Kelly Cohen. Michael, you're up.
Thank you. This question's for Asia Wilson. First off, I'd like to know who is your favorite athlete, and if you could say one thing to that person, what would it be?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear your question. What did you say? My favorite what?
Who is your favorite athlete, and what would be one thing you say to that person in order for them to push yourself?
My favorite athlete? I'm going to go with Coach Staley. I'm going to keep it real simple and go with Coach Staley. She's my favorite athlete ever, even though she's not an athlete anymore. And the things that I would say to her to help me push is that I'm not average. I think she would always use that on me when I was in college. She would say that I was average. She would say that I would blend in, but not anymore, honey. Not anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, man.
All right, Kelly Cohen, you're up.
Kelly Cohen with ESPN. This question is for both of you guys. The league turned 25 this year and has come a long way in recent years, but obviously has further to go. What are some areas of growth or change that you guys would like the league to address in the next few years?
You go. You go. Oh, man. My biggest thing is just representation. I think it matters. I think it's something that I really hope we can kind of speed that process up. But I'm a firm believer in if you can see her, you can be her. And you have to kind of push different people out there so people can be seen. And I feel like we're in a league where so many women bring so many different things. We're business women, we're business owners, foundation owners. Like, we have so many different things, but yet we're badasses on the court. So I think at the end of the day, I would love to just watch that be brought out and broadcast and shown and seen so people can understand that, yes, we're more than an athlete, but don't get it twisted. We still are really good at what we do. So for me, that's where I wish it could kind of be, like, representation just really is like on the forefront of it all. Dang, took mine. I guess I would just kind of piggyback off of that. When I was growing up, I wanted to look on the TV and look at somebody that looks like me. And my journey has been a little bit different. I'm part of the LGBTQ plus community. So being able to be out there and stand firm into that and to allow kids to watch that on television, I think is huge. And so representation matters. Who you have on that screen matters for little girls like me growing up. And so that would be my biggest thing, is to make sure that, that's at the forefront of their minds.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. We have time for just a few more questions. We're going to go to Aislinn Jowers. Aislinn, if you would, please. And you will be followed by Jackie Powell.
Hey, guys. How are y'all doing?
Good.
How does it feel to play against Liz and Dearica? Has there been any, trash talk going on?
Man, Dee told me to pass her the ball, and I said, absolutely not.
Whatever. Bump them. Next question. Just kidding. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. I'm glad they're there. I'm glad Dee got her first All-Star. It's big time. Congratulations to her. And Liz is Liz. That's who she is. But we're excited to play against them all, honestly.
They deserve to be here.
For sure.
All right, Jackie Powell, you're up, and we'll have one more after that.
Hey all, thanks so much for being here with us. I just wanted to follow up with a previous question just about competitiveness, but I want to add on to it in that, at All-Star games, there's a lot of activities for you all. There's a lot of fun. There are these media appearances. You do, I think, some sort of event with kids. So I'm curious as to how you're balancing the fun, the orange carpet as well, but also having to maintain this sharp focus, because this is not your typical All-Star game, and you're preparing for the Olympics.
Yeah. I think Dawn said it before practice. She was like, keep the main thing the main thing. And I think that's important. Like, whenever you go to these different appearances and you have fun with it, embrace, a lot of people wish they were in your shoes, but also, like, we're starting a journey to go get a gold medal. And so I think it's kind of compartmentalizing the different things that we have to do and ask, but also knowing, like, what our true purpose is of being here.
Yeah, I mean, we're professional athletes. I feel like that's our whole world, is, like Chelsea said, compartmentalizing our whole lives, like knowing when we can have fun, but also understanding that we have a job that we have to take care of no matter what. So we just kind of go with the flow.
And women balance everything in life anyway. So.
Period. This is slight work.
Yeah, these things are hard. That's why I wanted to ask, because I know it's not.
I sleep good at night, though.
So I appreciate.
All right, we have time for one more question. As you will be going to Tokyo to cover the Olympics, Doug Feinberg, last question.
Doug.
Thanks, Ron. I appreciate that. Yes, I will be going to Tokyo with you guys. I'm curious. You talked about representation, and Dawn's the first Black head coach of the U.S. team, and just what that means. I mean, you talked about seeing on TV and such. What does that mean for you guys and maybe the future generations, that they can see someone like them coaching and leading this team to potentially a 7th straight gold medal?
It's like VP Harris said, like, she may be the first, but she won't be like the last. Like, she's not gonna be the only. Like, Coach Staley shatters the glass ceiling every time I feel like I've talked to her. So this is huge for us as Black women. And I'm not just saying that because I used to be coached by her, but like, it's incredible just to watch. It took a long time, but hey, we here. And I'm just so happy for her, like so proud of her, because this is a big deal, especially for Black women. Like, we get swept underneath the rug all the time. We take probably the biggest hit, but at the end of the day, we always find a way to shine through. So I'm excited.
I would have to agree. There's been in the media and stuff a lot of things like first Black woman to do this,
Right.
first Black woman to do that, and she is one of those first. But like she said, she's not the last, and so there's going to be that person in a different world, whether it's in business, whether it's in sports, that is going to be a first, and it's a gateway for other people to follow. And so grateful for Dawn to be able to do this. It's a testament to her hard work, the way she thinks the game, and her accolades speak for herself, but she's a great person as well. Yeah. You're rested. Dawn, I am not a part of that.
She wants to be. She is. She could be nicer to me though.
All right. Last bit of housekeeping. I know a number of the media folks on the call have asked when this would be available on the content network. It will be in approximately 1 hour, and we will be sure to start with Asia Wilson saying that Dawn Staley is no longer an athlete.
Signing off on that one.
All right, everybody. Thanks for being with us on this Zoom session that seemed to have started yesterday. Thanks, everybody.
Glad she got